This episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads is brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Head down to the link below to get some fantastic deals on video games and shop with confidence, knowing that every game on this site comes directly from publishers and you get a fantastic deal in the process. Not only that, this video is also brought to you by XSplit. Head down to the other link down there and get in on the fantastic family of products that XSplit has to offer, including XSplit Broadcaster, which is a fantastic program for live streaming, video recording, and even making this video that you're watching right now. Head down to the link below. And let's not forget, this show wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the great people making Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Head down to the link below. Foundry Virtual Tabletop is perfect for all of your virtual tabletop needs. It's very easy to set up, very easy to mod, very easy to get all of your game systems working, including D&D 1st Edition, D&D 5th Edition, Pathfinder, Fallout Pen and Paper, even Bunkers and Badasses. Head down to the link below and try out Foundry Virtual Tabletop absolutely free. And last but certainly not least, we need to give a big shout out to the folks at ForgottenAdventures.net for their dedication to the craft of map-making assets, virtual tokens, battle maps, Clip Studio brushes, and builder packs. All available on ForgottenAdventures.net. Link down below in the description. Did you seriously ask the unlimited knowledge in your head whether it would be a good idea to ask the unlimited knowledge in your head about weaknesses? Did you ask the question of would it be a good idea to ask a question? Seriously?
I told you not to do that.
Well, we're just trying to find, like, how to be able to...
I mean, it's like, okay, I have gotten significant pushback from the forces that be if I try to access something that's really occult and stuff, you know?
No.
So I figured, like, maybe this time, if I word it carefully, it'll give me a preview of how fucked up it'll be and whether I should even try. But
Zach,
the way I worded it was kind of a bit recursive, as it were.
Zach,
Why did you ask that question?
Zach, I feel that you know me well enough now that you know that sometimes I'm kind of a pushy person. That said, I need you to lay off the unlimited knowledge in your head.
But it's cool.
No, you're getting worse.
I mean, you can use
it barely ever
I
works
feel
in the
better
first
than I
place.
did before I got it, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
You're getting worse.
Hey, I was like
How do you
examining
know
Zach
if he's
before.
getting
Exactly
worse,
what was his
Sandra?
stage?
He was bleeding from the eyes and the nose. What, do we just wait till he's bleeding out of every hole in his face?
He's done
They?
that before. They've
But
done that
also-
before.
They?
Sorry, I'll get used to it. I hope.
Do we just wait till they're bleeding out of every hole in their face?
I mean, they don't look too bad. They look like they're still alive. And they don't look like to be showing any signs of, you know, illness. So, probably not the best idea to rely heavily on it, although I don't know if we could really heavily rely on it.
Anyway, who watched over me?
Zach,
Me?
Thank you.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Zach,
I
I have known you a fair bit longer than most people that I've met on my travels, so I'm asking you, as a friend, lay off the unlimited knowledge in your head until we know what we're dealing with. Maybe get checked
It's
out
unlimited knowledge.
Maybe get checked out by someone at Wizard City that can help you handle it properly.
We could talk to the Arcanist
Sandra,
again.
remember that they were about to sell me to Wizard City.
I don't give a fuck about who was selling who to who. Do you really think I give a crap about the Look where we are, Nicholas.
I'm just saying that I would have gone to the Wizard City, so there's something suspicious up with the Wizard City. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I was not saying me personally. It was just the fact that there's some no good people in Wizard City currently.
I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for all of his veins to explode because he wanted the world's best egg salad recipe.
I mean, I don't think he has any plans.
It's so worth it.
You see what I mean?
Fine. The unlimited knowledge is fine.
It's not.
I mean, to be honest, if you had to go through like so much information at once, you probably will have some bleeding, serious bleeding. That's just
Yeah, and I just have to be a bit less weird with how I ask questions. I mean, clearly asking whether or not something would be a good idea is a bit
idiotic.
vague.
Yeah. And keep in mind,
Maybe
he did
just
manage
ask.
to learn the entire Orcish language via it, so it's definitely gone a little bit of use.
With the
Yeah,
amount
I got
of
the Orc language. That's a pretty big freebie right there.
With the amount of times that he's tried to reach into that little noggin of his and he's come back with a seizure, the language thing was a fluke.
I mean, still better than nothing. I mean, it is a very risky thing. After all, it's a giant influx of knowledge. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Honk. It works out sometimes.
So do you have literally all knowledge, or just access to something that has a lot of knowledge?
I would phrase it like I have a metaphysical library that I can't access, but I can talk. I could give a question to the librarian and ask them, hey, something, whatever. Like, what's the best way to deal with this monster, or what's this monster's weaknesses, or like what is?
So you have access to something that has a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, and I give it in, and then
the mayor grabs a gun and then shoots Sandra in the leg.
No.
Okay, we're doing this now.
Oh, are we actually doing this?
Yes, I am actually dead serious.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, what the fuck?
Hang on, let me. Oh god, stop. Okay.
The mayor, why?
I would like to make a dex save.
I'm doing it because I'm sick of Sandra misgendering Zach.
Are you fucking serious?
I said to myself, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna, like, the next time you do it, I'm gonna shoot you. And then you did it, and roll attacker damage.
Just roll damage.
Okay.
You're gonna allow this?
Yep.
I don't fucking believe this.
Hey.
Punishments.
Stop.
Damage? Normal? It's not rolling. Is it rolling? It's not rolling.
It is rolling.
You did it twice.
I'm not seeing it. What the hell?
Maybe you're not scrolled down enough on the thing.
No, but I didn't even see my dice move. Hang on.
Oh well, the thing came out. It's fine.
Okay, but yeah, what was it then?
8.
Oh, nice. For the fucking number.
The funny number.
So yeah, I pull out my gun, just like casually, or like with a deadpan look on my face, and then I shoot Sandra in the leg. Kablam.
I absolutely refuse to put that damage on my fucking sheet.
Wow.
This is uncalled for.
No, it's very
You know I struggle with this shit.
Try harder.
Cope.
It's just
It's like 5 times in a row, Hunter, with me constantly, like, correcting you. So yeah, I was asking because, like, just if you had access to all knowledge, that's a really hard to imagine thing.
It's
But
okay.
if it's just a person who knows a lot, then that's just what they know.
I mean, that's just like, yeah, it's just kind of like,
your
A
astral
bit
sugar.
more.
that's just the
than
metaphor.
that.
That's just the metaphor of how it works. It's like if I had a library and I ask a question. It's really just more like I query the infinite knowledge, and sometimes it hurts my head, and sometimes I get all the knowledge on that thing.
So
I learned
Says
Orcish
your
that
old
way.
guy.
I also got a lot of times I goes down, and I had to wake up later,
Can we pause?
which sucks and isn't great for time-sensitive things.
Can we pause?
Wow.
Sure, I guess.
Okay, we're back.
As far as I can
just-
tell, yeah.
Just picking up where we left off there. Ah, fuck! Shit!
You alright?
What the hell
So
is
that
wrong with you?
So the mayor just so the mayor's just like, so any definable fact you can just know.
As long as we can phrase the question right, I could ask for it. I don't know. I don't retain the information necessarily. It's just sort of like I get like a factoid in my head about it, or in like a varying degree of how much I know about it, or like even just the knowledge of it. It depends.
So just
It is
any
a fickle
factoid.
thing. Yeah, but I gotta check for it. I gotta see if my head can handle it. I can get fucked over for it. It depends. It's pretty great. I don't know why people hate it so much. Like, I mean,
why
as a,
didn't you ask like what would kill the slime monster?
because I want to. Okay, again, depending on how I ask the questions, it's harder to get the information.
What would kill the slime monster? That doesn't seem like that hard of a question.
I don't know. It might have been like, you dumb motherfucker. You'd have to have. I don't know. And it's. I mean, okay. In retrospect, probably should have just asked that one. But I wanted to try out to see if this new method would work. But it's
Okay,
a
fair.
bit
So you were
spooky.
just messing around with it.
Yeah, I was just experimenting. Yeah, you know how it goes.
My best
Yeah.
Excuse
guess
me.
I probably
would
should have
be
drank my elixir,
maybe
but
Ash
I didn't.
Cannon.
Excuse me.
That's
Excuse me. Did everyone actually? No.
maybe later, or I don't know.
Aw.
Excuse me.
Honk.
Hi,
You're bleeding.
Sandra. You just shot me in the fucking leg.
Uh-huh. Demir does not look sorry in the least.
You should put some pressure on that.
Yeah,
I
like,
am.
when we get, like, some bandage.
Sandra is already putting pressure on it. She is on the ground.
Also, if there's no hole in the back, you've probably got a hunk of metal in your leg.
What?
Mm.
I checked to make sure it came out the other side.
Is it fine?
Steve?
I think it could. I think it'll be fine.
Steve?
I think he's cutting out again.
We're just not there.
Did you direct something at me? I did not hear you say
Yeah,
anything
how
at me.
bad is it?
It was a grazing shot, but you know, not terrible. It definitely was aimed to not be lethal, but enough so it fucking hurt.
So the bullet is not in Sandra currently.
Correct. You
Okay, cool. I'm
aimed
gonna
it
get
so it
this-
would not be.
I'm gonna get Gizmo to go and grab the bullet on the ground that's like lodged in the ground.
Yep, Gizmo pecks it out of the ground and flies back to you.
I just take it in my hand and then put it in my pocket.
If you fucking lunatics will excuse me, I'm gonna go find the first aid tent.
Honk.
Bye bye.
And she gets up, limps off, gives Demare the middle finger as she's walking off.
I feel like that was productive.
That was so productive.
Up yours.
You know I've done worse like that, actually? I've once killed crewmates for that kind of stuff.
Damn.
Yes, I'm really showing a lot of restraint. You should praise me.
Thank
You do know with your passive insight, that is a true statement. That has happened.
I assume you mean their passive insight and not mine.
Correct. You don't
Based.
need to insight yourself. You were the one who fucking murdered
Oh
them.
yeah, I definitely would have known because of my
Yeah, no, they're dead.
16.
We threw their bodies in the sea.
Based.
One time a whale happened to eat them because we threw them in a pile of plankton.
Oh,
That's one way to hide a body.
I
gave
don't
him
think
the
the body anymore.
Oh yeah, no. If you just like tie some cannonballs to someone's legs, you'll never find the body ever.
I mean, I guess unless someone bites it off, then at that point, yeah, no, that sounds right.
The only guess I could think of is maybe like men could find the body, but I don't know.
I wonder if the shark people find a lot of bodies.
That's a good question.
They probably make a lot of bodies.
Maybe we could ask Dante later.
Hmm. Just looks over at Dante.
Why does it say I have 3 hit dice here?
You roll a hit dice to recover health at a short
You should
rest.
have like as many hit dice as you have levels.
Maybe I never updated this.
Rip.
Ebbe.
So at this point, you do notice Gree walk over, and held in their hand is a... It's so strange to look at, because it looks like a 2-dimensional object, yet somehow in a 3-dimensional space.
Is
What
that
looks
a
to
sheet
be
of paper?
the shittiest drawing of a wand of fireball you have ever seen, yet somehow it is not a drawing.
Oh my gosh, the legends are true.
Damir's gonna just kind of like get
And before I
Get up
forget,
close to the wand
Bree,
and
what's
start
your gender
inspecting
again?
it. Just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why does it look like a drawing?
Sandra comes back with a bandaged leg, and what the shit is that?
I thought that was just a joke, but I guess we really did get the conksuckiest wand.
It looks like a sheet of paper that somehow managed to become a physical object. Well, it is a physical object, but
Does
You
it
know,
I
bend
wish
like
to attempt
paper?
to understand why it looks like this.
Does
As you
I'm super
proceed
curious
to-
now.
As you proceed to like rotate around it, it does the old like Doom. It just continues looking at you and moving as if it's just a 2D object that can never face away.
Wow.
It's like some kind of plus dimensional object. What
I
the
dreamed
hell?
about murdering thousands of people earlier. This, though, is stressing me out.
I need to understand it. What do I have to roll to understand and comprehend this?
Go
Is
ahead
that
and roll
comprehension's
clownery.
bullshit?
Huh?
Roll clownery.
Okay, I have nothing. Actually,
I
should have
would
a-
also like to roll clownery.
Which is a straight D20 then, I think.
Sandra, you can roll clownery with disadvantage as you dislike clowns.
Sure.
Yeah, I was considering that. Like, would I have a plus anything to that?
I
But,
got the most
Damir's got-
average roll possible on mine.
Hey, it's above a 10, you did it.
Uh,
Right, Sandra.
what are the pluses on clownery again?
Sandra?
Sandra?
What are the pluses on clownery?
Nothing, it's a straight D20 with disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have anything clownery besides you get disadvantage because you hate clowns.
Oh, I thought it was like performance plus something or something.
Nope.
All right.
It's a clown roll. Roll for
I
it.
hear
It's
a
an
squeaky
8. All
toy.
right.
Yeah, that's a decent.
Like,
Somebody has
So-
Doggo.
Nicholas, you, because you're actually, able to detect magic, looking at the more, like, arcane, like, okay, is this actually a wand instead of Demare, she focuses more on the, how the fuck is this 2-dimensional object in a 3-dimensional space? This makes no sense.
This may
and-
not be real.
If you try to reach out and, like, touch the wand, Gree pulls it away and kind of, like, glares.
Aw.
Good old goblin greed.
I glare back.
Nicholas, this, like, it pings magical, and it is of evocation school. You are fairly certain this somehow is a wand of fireball, and Zach, you absolutely understand how this works. Being a clown yourself, you automatically pass the clownery roll. Yeah, it just fucking does. Don't question it.
Yeah, if you question it, you get rid of the miracle that is this fucking wand. Just accept that it's cool.
Uh-huh.
No.
And it's
well,
fireballs.
The mirror seems genuinely upset by this. No, I'm not gonna just accept this. This is beyond clown.
You can't take away the miracles, Demare. It's okay.
I put
This is not a miracle. This is an abomination.
It is! That's why it is!
I reach out and I put a shoulder, and I put my hand on Demer's shoulder. Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts your head.
Is the hand on the shoulder that does or does not have my arm cut off? Left or right arm? Shoulder?
That's your right arm.
Okay, on my right. I just kind of like brush away with my hand, just like, don't touch.
Well, don't shoot me in the leg.
Well, don't touch me, or else I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna roll those hit dice, by the way. This is 1d10 plus 1.
Huh?
Steve?
It's your class's hit die plus your con modifier. Still using push to talk.
Okay, it's a plus
There's
1.
also should be a button in your sheet that says short
Yeah,
rest.
it's a plus
but I guess
1.
that works
All right.
Alright, congratulations, you're fully healed.
too. Yay!
I bandaged it.
Wow.
So, with that, your group has taken a nap, woken up, had a nice chitty chat. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna check out the gate. If anyone would like to join me.
Suppose we could sort of just
Yes, we could
stare at
see
the
what we
gate.
do.
You look over at the gate. Yep, it's a gate. Well, it's
Is there
not
anyone-
less of a gate, more of a, like a big ass fucking hole in the wall with a road going through it so that people can walk in and out of the town.
Anyone see any, like, budding behavior?
Do I roll for perception to do this? I'm gonna roll for perception since plus
I know
7.
from last night, but still.
I'm gonna go down there.
So, I'll say, Nicholas, go ahead and roll your Perceptione. And
Oh, I'm sorry, I was one off. It's a 6.
Okay. So, yeah, you really don't see much going on besides the regular fucked up shit in the town, like the tower with all the crazy mystical stuff glowing around it and the glowing crystals in the town, and it's just like a big ass hill going upwards. See the castle at the top. You know, good stuff and things. The front gate doesn't really seem to have really much. Every so often you see, like, you know, person meandering through the streets or something flying around and landing on a rooftop that you assume to be some random creature. You know, the scouts have, like, you know, individuals watching the gate. Every so often, like, one tries flying over and they shoot it out of the air, and you know, it's some fucked up winged muscle creature that
What?
seems to be someone's upper torso that they removed all the skin from and put wings on.
Oh.
Doesn't really
You're
make
seeing
sense.
this, right?
Sandra is already walking towards the gate.
Yeah, they have, like, you know, 3 or 4 of them on the ground in between the actual group and the gate. So, yeah, Sandra just kind of walks away from the group and walks towards the gate.
Sandra, did you see the torso things?
The what?
No. Wait, did I? I don't. I would like to make out the perception.
That's right. No, no.
I mean, like, you see him
Eric.
laying on the ground.
Sorry. Hmm.
Yeah, you see the bodies laying on the ground.
Huh. Weird. Kind of thought the mutant muck beast got them all.
I mean, well, we could tell. Wait, no, he devoured. No, he devoured everything. He even devoured dead orcs of ours. So.
Did anyone notice that it didn't go near the plant?
I wonder what kind of plant that was.
I mean, it's a kind of
It's still here, though.
ominous looking. I suppose it's like I don't want to touch it just in case.
Oh, wait a minute. No, you're at the top of the hill. I have to yell up at you.
Massive bear trap.
May as well look at the
So,
Southgate map.
Is everyone just gonna watch Sandra walk away?
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna see the wall then.
I mean,
Alright.
she is a scout.
Well, all right, Sandra. It seems like you're going in alone.
Thanks,
So,
Good luck,
guys.
have fun.
All right.
I was gonna say we could start talking about how to handle the goop thing, but you know, if she's taking initiative, that's pretty cool. And I
I'll
will
send
respect
up
her
a,
decisions.
I'll send up a fireball if it's all clear. How's that? Because I can do that now, apparently.
Why would she waste that? Anyway, you were saying, Demir?
I don't know if I can waste
Oh
it.
yeah, so I was studying that thing before we all went to bed, just for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve, besides the big plant, did the thing avoid any other plants of note?
The Megapudden, you don't really notice any major foliage within the town besides that one big fucked up plant, which there's a couple of plants around the exterior, some of them similar to that one, where they're big fucked up spiky monstrosities, but within the town, you didn't really see anything.
I was more just trying to see, like, if the thing just avoided plants in general, or if it was something about that one.
It's something about that one that it got near. You do notice that it does not consume inorganics, though it by its nature it does kind of like, you know, if there's a rock with some dirt on it, when it passes by, the dirt will be off the rock. So it has normal caustic slime behavior, but seems to, when it goes over other slime and or humanoids, it does gain mass. So you know some of the basic information regarding this slime with knowledge pertaining to other slimes in general.
Real quick, just a quick refresher. What did I find out when I used my hunter's sense on it?
Hang on, let me pull up.
Whether it has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are.
Immunity to acid, poison, and psychic, non damage resistance to non-magic physical damage, and no vulnerabilities.
Okay.
A lot of hit points.
Yep, saw that.
It
By the way,
wants a lot.
since no one volunteered to come with me, I wave Yez over.
Yeah, Yes comes over.
Alright, awesome.
What? Oh wait, it's that's something you. Never mind.
Going in.
Maybe just a look. Kinda check out the situation. How quiet is it as we approach?
You hear, for being a city, there's certainly a lot of wind, some crackle of arcane. You can hear like
Can I hear a dog?
Yeah, there's a dog.
Yes.
There's a cloud nose on it.
The dog
you
cannot be controlled.
hear like crumbling, some shifts as if there is stuff going on within the town, but you do not see, like, the main road is empty.
Alright, we're gonna head up to like the Right at the start of this big old magic circle.
Okay. So I will say, go ahead and make a. I'm gonna say perception or insight.
They're both the same.
Okay, so with that roll, you do notice something about this main road.
Okay.
There are, like, deeper within the city, there are specifically two things that you two things that you notice.
Mm-hmm.
One, there are no bodies.
Okay,
Two.
that's kinda to be expected given the muck beast.
Two, there are a lot of scorch marks. They don't seem to be fire-esque scorch marks. You would assume with that high of a roll, probably some form of arcane in origin. From how things have been moved to the sides or destroyed, there is definitely something that has come through this street, or there's something not good with this main road here. You are very concerned. Just your gut instinct says the main road is bad. And that is specifically like this main road.
Okay. So we'll avoid the main road. That's a good idea, right? Yes.
Probably.
What do you think it is? Some kind of defense weapon, or maybe a local resistance movement, or part of the violent uprising that inevitably happened here?
Yeah, it's kind of just like looks up the road. You can see gears turning, and looks back to you and just shrugs. Not a clue in the world.
Alright, well, then we won't take the main road. We'll go around it.
Alright.
We're not gonna go in too far. Maybe I'll, head up here, see if I could get a better view.
Okay, important question. Do you step on the circle?
No. Fuck no.
Okay, so
Last person that
You
stepped on the circle turned into a mutant muck beast.
alright. So you want to climb up onto the ballista?
Yeah, or at least the ballista platform.
Okay. So you go around avoiding stepping on the giant sigil carved within the ground in a raised, well, it's mostly flush, but at this point it's kind of raised because of how fucked it's been. But you just step around it, and making your way up the stairs, you go to the mostly destroyed ballista and have a decent vantage point over the town. You notice that the nearby building appears to be mostly crumbled in, and it looks like, with your knowledge of natural formations, it looks like those crystals there jutted out of the ground and then into the building. So those crystals are a new installment. By installment, they sprang from the ground. They were not placed there.
Possibly a subterranean invasion or something.
Weird how that might work with Illithid who came from underground.
Right? That's crazy. Alright. How far away is the rest of the party?
They're like specks in the distance.
A footage estimate.
Like a 20-minute walk.
So more than 600 feet.
More than
Watching.
600 feet for sure.
Shit. Can I at least see them?
Yes.
Okay.
They are specks in the distance.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna walk back, at least to the point where I get to 600 feet, and then I'm gonna rip a page out of my notebook, write a note on it, tie it to an arrow, and then fire it at their feet.
Meanwhile, Nicholas is just looking at the wall, just reminding himself of the time that he researched a door, and that was it. He didn't research anything else.
So, like, did it get near us? Did
The
it land?
arrow, yeah, it
Oh, yeah,
and
no.
it walked within 600 feet and it landed near you. Yes.
All right, yeah, we're gonna just pick it up and take a look at this message.
I'm typing it. It's not long.
In the meantime, just been discussing with the small hill group. Like, we should, considering it hated the plant and like expressly went out of its way to avoid it. Maybe
Yeah,
we
maybe
should like
Maybe the plant's
try to
just
use
magic.
like it's clearly a result of their bullshit. Because I don't think the plant's natural to the area. I don't think any of our orcs recognized it, right? So
it's
like,
probably magic.
we should probably like chop it down, see if we could utilize its parts as kind of, I guess, giant pudding poison. I mean, I know it's immune to some stuff, but maybe the plant in particular is what weak to, as opposed to just generic poisons. And yeah, we're not gonna step on the circle. Just looking at the note, yeah, let's not step on the circle.
For the folks at home, it says entrance looks clear. Don't step on the circle. Come on down. Didn't feel like walking all the way back. Oh, there's a PS.
So I'm not gonna go down. I'm gonna stay back and like
Flips over
start
the note.
refitting the cannons to be magical.
I'd rather just not.
P.S. I want
sterile
this
it.
arrow back.
Amir's gonna just like
How are we gonna fling the arrow back at her?
You could just
reaches for
you
the
could just
arrow.
hand it to me when you see me.
I guess I'll
Just
agree
Amir's gonna
with her.
take the arrow. I have an idea.
We should have probably put her on speaker stone, and then she could have communicated with us.
Oh God! Damn it! Why didn't
Yeah,
I think of that?
I forgot.
Amir's gonna put the arrow in her force cannon, like it's gonna be shot, and then she's gonna shoot it in the direction of Sandra. Just boom.
Important
Or
question.
I could have just
Yes.
given it to.
Are you planning on having the arrow make it there in one piece?
I am planning. I am somewhat hoping that'll happen, but I don't know. Look,
All
this is
right.
what science is for. I'm experimenting with what putting an arrow in my force cannon will result in.
All right. So, the fact that I keep hearing you say force cannon incorrectly in my ears.
Fine, my eldritch fucking cannon.
No, I was hearing you say it as foreskin, and I was very
God.
concerned.
I didn't want to say
Oh
that.
dear God! No!
Originally, I'm just like,
Steve,
I
go to
must
horny
have
jail.
misheard that. I'm always in horny jail.
God damn.
Anyway, so go ahead and roll a d20 to see how well your eldritch cannon blasts this arrow back.
Just a raw d20.
Correct.
Okay.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yup. So,
Boy,
Sandra, are you watching, waiting for them to actually return, or are you just like looked away, walking back? hoping that they
I
actually
looked
walk
away
over with the
walking
arrow?
back, yeah.
Okay. You hear a light like poof from behind you, and you know
And
nothing. to be
as
concerned
I
about.
hear that, I turn around.
You don't see anything.
I mean, I was walking towards it.
Yes, you hear
I
that?
didn't want to be bored.
Just me?
Hear what?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Alright. Keeps following you. You see Nicholas now walking down to join. Anyone else joining?
We will be
Just gonna
right
pass Nick the stone.
here.
Like, I'm gonna see if we can figure out something about this plant with the mayor. Keep in touch with us over the stone.
Okay, gotcha.
The mayor's got the other one.
Alright, so after a bit of time, Nicholas arrives and is with now with Sandra.
I like it.
So wait, what happened to the arrow?
Oh, it blew into bits and scattered across the ground.
Oh, okay, because like I was like, is it gonna like fall? Is it gonna cut to us? I didn't know what was happening.
Nope, it conveniently exploded and then Sandra turned around.
That's the
So from my end, it was just like a party popper of shrapnel.
Yes.
Okay.
as Zach is walking up, I hold out my hand expectantly.
Oh, you mean Nick's walking up?
One of them. Whoever they sent.
Nicholas.
Hi.
Hey.
I didn't want to be bored, so I came down here.
Oh, cool. You got my arrow?
About that. It's kind of in pieces.
All right. Disappointing. No big deal. It's one arrow. All right. So, what are they thinking? Why'd they only send you?
They wanted to look at the flower.
Well, then why aren't they down here looking at the flower?
Huh. You know what? I kind of didn't think about that. Yeah. I think it'd be better to just... Oh well. They did give me this... Beak stone? I forgot what the
Oh, the
name
sending
is.
stone. Ah,
Sending stone, there we go.
I didn't even think of that. Ugh.
Just as soon as Zach realizes that Nick has reached, just starts like saying hello over the speak stone. Hi.
Oh, so you guys plan on looking at the flower, right?
I put my hand on the stone. It's like
I mean, I'm considering cutting down the flower. The mayor's busy upgrading cannons.
I put my
In the
hand.
background, you hear a lot of tinkering noises, and also, for some strange reason, a dog toy.
I put my hand on the sending stone. If you wanted to look at the flower, why didn't you come down here and look at it?
I prefer being over here. I do ask that you shoot the flower, though.
Is that a good idea?
I mean, I'm gonna probably ask the mayor to blow it up in a second. I mean, just to,
I mean, it's not
or maybe not blow it up. Maybe we should just cut it down.
Oh
no. Do either of you have an axe? There's
Oh.
probably an axe somewhere on the ground near you, anyway.
Tell you what, I'll see what I can do. And
Just shoot it with an arrow, and if anything happens, you're probably good at running. So
I'm gonna pull out a non-magical arrow and fire it at that thing. Steve, you're still on push to talk, and it's driving us crazy.
Damn it again. You nailed it this time. I absolutely narrated that to no one. Yes, you pull out your arrow, shoot it, it hits the plant, and is embedded in the plant.
Put my hand
I am
back
not-
on the stone. Nothing happened.
damn it. I mean, well, that's probably for the best, actually.
Well, I'm not retrieving that arrow.
Well,
No, neither am I.
I think I'm just gonna let nature have it.
what do you think about what do you think about cutting it down?
We don't have an axe.
There's probably several axes from all the dead orcs
Actually,
somewhere
no,
near
we
you.
would also have to be
Yeah,
close
actual-
to
I
the
mean,
flower, so
The mayor said
near
it didn't eat any
its limbs.
weapons. It might maybe damage them a bit, but it
Yeah,
didn't break
looking
anything.
around, are there any like loose axes that the muck beast didn't take?
So, as you start looking around, the plant stands up and walks away.
Huh?
Well, Huh?
It just leaves. It heads east.
Zach?
Like it just has some real ass legs underneath it.
Wait, what?
That are green.
We're just Zach just like fucking just
walks
grabs
away.
the mare and he's like, make sure you look at the fucking plant.
Ah, hey, what? No, stop! I'm busy!
Plant!
What about it?
The
It
plant walked
moved.
away.
What do you mean it moved? Of course plants move. They're moving all the time.
It walked away.
It grew legs.
What do you mean walked away?
It's not there anymore.
What do you mean it's not there anymore? What?
Look with your eyes.
Well, you're kind of dragging me in a way where I can't see you.
Fine, just let go.
No, don't do that.
What?
Just point me in the direction of it.
Okay, just still holding the mare, just pointing at where the plant used to be.
What the fuck? Why isn't it there?
No plant.
Why is the plant not there?
I guess it just didn't like the plant. The plant didn't like getting hit with anything.
I take
Probably.
out the settings.
Where did
stone.
it go?
Yeah, it just ran. It just walked.
I guess it just doesn't like being hurt and... oh, that's off the drawing board then.
Yeah, I'm very confused as well.
The stupid plant.
Can I make like some sort of knowledge of like any plant at all that would just walk when hurt?
I mean,
Like, besides plant kin, like, you know, treants and such, you do know of some plant humanoid / monsters that are sentient. That one didn't match any of the descriptions that you've ever heard. But seeing as how you didn't see it walk away, you weren't able to
Everyone just cut out again.
everyone who saw it walk away.
Everyone just cut out again.
So to those who saw it walk away, it had like regular human ass legs. Like it stood up and all of the vines stayed level as if they were still resting on the ground, and it just stood up an extra like 7 feet and then walked away.
Going to expressly explain this to her. The human ass legs.
Oh, it might have been a disguise.
Maybe? But why were
that's
they
a very
there?
big
I don't know.
disguise.
That's what it sounds kind of like.
I will deal with that later.
I really hope that doesn't come back to bite us.
I really hope that this
I mean,
means we
quite
can stop
literally.
focusing on this stupid plant.
Well, I wanted to keep upgrading my cannons, but then Zach freaking pulled me away.
You can get back to your cannons.
Okay, let's focus on.
All right, well, take me back to my cannons then. I don't want to walk.
Let's focus on other
Fine.
problems then. Nicholas.
I guess we could check some buildings.
No, Nicholas, come here. This seems more concerning.
By the way,
Can-
Zach, could you do me a favor?
What?
Just stand right there. I point right next to one of the cannons.
Could help you.
Just stand right there.
Okay.
All right, and hold this. Demir gives Zach a cylinder.
Yes.
Okay, now press the button on the side.
Boop.
It lights up. It is a flashlight. All right, now just point that right here. Demir points at one spot of the cannons.
Really? You didn't even ask me. Anyway, Nicholas,
And it continues to work.
Yes.
can you determine what this circle does without touching it?
Oh, sure.
Because I'm afraid that if we touch it, something horrible might happen.
I'm afraid of being turned into a muck beast myself. In all honesty.
Well, it's either that or an alarm system.
So wait, would that be a disadvantage roll since I'm not touching it?
Can't you just, like, cast Detect Magic or something?
I would say because the circle is partially destroyed, it's with disadvantage.
Okay. So KL. Oh,
Bootleg 20. Oh, wait.
ah. Can I take the 20 as my man?
Yeah, I'll say technically, since you rolled 3 times, I'll go ahead and let you have that 20. So, examining this rune, the this is fairly standard issue, actually. You do see some bastardization on it, where someone was attempting to repurpose it for nefarious means, and then another person fucking smashed it. So there is latent magic still within it for the various runes inscripted that still are connected to the weave, though it's very much like, imagine if you had a phone that was connected to Wi-Fi, and then you ripped every part that wasn't necessary to connect to Wi-Fi and scattered the rest of the phone across a table. So, like, sure, your phone is connected to Wi-Fi, but it doesn't have a screen. So, it's there, it's on, it's been fucked with, but it's not really dangerous. Like, if you pump a bunch of magic into it and maybe make an etching or two, you can maybe make it explode or something, but it's more or less harmless to step on. Initially, they have some of these around Elvania, actually. They are monitors for detecting intent, detecting anything dangerous, and if need be, summoning a barrier around the town or the gate itself for protective purposes, as well as a quick teleportation method from top of town to bottom to town, and a variety of smaller uses, light source and the like. It is a multi-purpose sigil carved within the ground that, at current moment, basically useless.
So I don't.
Yes, stand on it.
No.
So I think the monster teleported from somewhere. The giant mock beast. So where that could be, I don't know. But that's how I got here, so it wasn't like, it just started overflowing somehow. No, it teleported.
Go ahead and make another Arcana check for me. Just a regular one.
Oh. I did a 2D.
I'll explain why you got a 33.
Well, it was either a 20.
Well, yeah, I'll say with a natural 20. So you know enough about, I think, if I recall, they're called Oblex. They are slime creatures. There were a bunch of mass-produced Oblex that congealed. You actually witnessed part of it. The happenstance of magic, it messed with the culmination of all of the slimes, but they didn't teleport. There's no teleportation involved. The Oblex are like the Mega Slime is just a combination of a lot of other slimes that the arcane crystal pumping arcane force into this, and the arcane magic that was already on top of it that got sucked down into it. All of that more or less tornadoed into the perfect storm to make something terrible. And it was probably either it would mess with the monster and make it more powerful, or it would have basically blown up this portion of the gate and maybe some of the people around you.
Oh.
So you I kind of got the better option. It's at least easier to avoid giant slime monster that's somewhere within this town instead of, an explosion that would have been directly in front of you.
Yeah. Okay, so the monsters didn't teleport in here. So it makes me curious where the slime went. Giant obelisk.
I'll head back up to the ballista platform, see if I can spot the mutant muck beast. It's tall enough.
I mean, it's bigger than a building.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm thinking. Should be able to see it over the rooftops. Hopefully.
Make perception check.
Sure. Absolutely. Great at those. Love me a perception check. I hate them. I hate perception.
They're your friend.
Can I add anything with the spyglass?
I will say, with a 10, you do not notice it. It is somewhere within the town that maybe it's seeped between the stones, maybe it's gotten smaller. You don't really know. You can't see it.
Well, I guess I'll do a perception check then.
You're not up here.
That's true. I guess I followed Sandra up there then. Or I guess I went up as well. Yep.
Oh, of
Does
course.
the 21 work?
So as you look around, you don't see it, but you do see something darting about the alley to the east of you.
There's something to the alley east of us. It looks like there's something coming from it.
You mean by the building with the purple roof?
What purple roof?
Call back.
Oh, yeah, around somewhere here, I saw something. I don't know if it was the slime or not, though. It just kind of reminded me of it, I guess.
How fast was it darting?
I'd say really fast. Or something.
It was a decent speed, though it wasn't like inhuman speed, like something that Demare would toss around.
Huh.
Very fastball.
The speediest balls.
So do you want to check over there, or should we bring everybody else here as well?
Well, we're not gonna go in there alone.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's true. Just slow shit around. I wonder if there's any actual people around, or have they been, sacrificed to the giant muck beast? Obelisk.
If there ever was an excuse to stay indoors, that thing would be it.
Yeah. Then again, I guess it could technically just destroy any building at once. It's bigger than a building. Okay.
Alright, we, go ahead, gather, the party and some forces and, figure out our next move.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
we're
so you
deeming
can-
it, ready to go in, or...
Yeah, something like that.
Just to clarify, it looks like it's gone, or you're just not sure where it is at all?
I saw something in the east.
Hmm.
Yeah, there was movement. something darted around, and that's about all that was seen.
It's possible that it's not the muck beast. The muck beast might not be the
It was
only
way
thing.
smaller than that.
Yeah, the muck beast. We might need to face facts that there may be more than just that giant muck beast in here.
But there is the pudding in there.
Yes, there is the muck beast, but if I say muck beast one more time, I will scream.
I mean, it's an awful.
Mega pudding.
Whatever. No time to be a nerd.
What does the party wish to do? The mayor's still working on cannons.
Guess we could go check out the east.
That is a good idea, actually. They might need help.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there's probably some people that are still taking shelter.
Hey, we
from
sent
where
reinforcements,
after.
right?
I'm assuming you did.
Yeah, alright. We sent reinforcements. We'll go see how they're doing.
Okay, so you're gonna exit town and walk all the way to the east?
Yes. How far can it
Okay.
possibly be?
What?
It's gonna be like a hour and a half walk.
Yeah, good.
I was just
And
expecting
by
us
walk,
to
I
walk
mean
up-
fast jog.
Yeah, okay.
I was just thought we would walk over here or something. I
Oh
didn't think
god,
we'd
no.
walk
What?
that
Are you
down.
crazy?
I know what worry.
It's enemy territory.
I guess that's true, but there's
So,
no
like,
way
I was sticking with the bear to keep her semi-covered while she's upgrading cannons. I mean, we're not really in the vicinity of the stuff. We're just watching the front gate, and we'll just communicate that with you guys. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, we have the stones, so...
Yep, we'll just tell you if there's any change at the front gate observation post
Okay.
that we're sort of setting up here.
Steve, take the south gate map, turn it sideways. Now it's the east gate.
How did you know? So, you're going to be moving from south and going all the way around to the east, correct?
Yep.
Alright, well, you'll discover how much mistake that was next session.
Well, we're not exactly gonna get very close.
Whoa!
Unless, you know, it's like...
You can stay at the outer
Oh,
edges and look at it. You have to get there, though.
Actually, one final thing. I just need to quick, if you can pause the recording.
Sure. And we're back.
Yay!
So... We're not gonna die next session, right?
Hmm?
Oh, yes, you will.
Nice.
What?
Can't you just say something that's not gonna make me stressed out? Like, we might not even get a session next week because we're all going on vacation.
I completely
Something
forgot
that
about
won't
that.
stress.
I mean,
Just-
like,
just-
we could try it, but we
Just
need to,
do
like,
me
convert
this
everything to
one
off
favor,
paper.
We could
okay?
have just said no, and we may have just.
Just do me this one favor, okay?
Just-
So I can enjoy my vacation.
How about we not just pick the east side? How about that? We redo that part.
Yeah, here. Something you would. Your next character is probably going to be more fun.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Yeah!
Tell you what, retcon, we don't walk over there. I send a couple scouts over there.
Weak.
This is their job!
Maybe not send them completely over there. Maybe have them just be
Look,
a bit
look.
far away.
Look. I don't want to stress out about this. We may not get
Then
a
just
session
don't
next
think about
week.
it.
So we may not get a session next week, which in turns we will not get a session the week after for obvious reasons. And
So
we may not get one after that either. So
Oof,
just
that's
gonna
rough, bud. I'll throw this out there. Like, remember, this is a game that is about the characters, and if I just fucking like paste your character against the wall, like that's not a fun ending for you. Like, oh, whoops, made a bad decision anyway. So like you really need to put your dick in the beehive to like have it be where I just murder your character.
Okay.
You never need to worry.
Steve,
So-
I know you're using putting your dick in the beehive as a bad example, But why would beehives have natural lube if you weren't meant to stick your dick in them?
Okay, before we get into some weird fetishes.
What?
Please resist the buzzy.
Anyway, that said, this may or may not be our last session before vacation. I did say I wanted to get in
Probably.
I did say I wanted to get in one. Yeah, I probably will be because B is flying out on Friday morning, I believe.
Yep.
So
I mean, we could do a thing on Thursday. It's actually no shit. You're right. No, never mind. Lol.
yeah, like this is our
Yeah, I
last
guess we're not
session before vacation then.
we're probably not gonna get a session.
Yeah, that's
Since
what
I
I
have
was
to go
thinking.
early. Yep.
So,
You're right.
and the week after, obviously, we will not
Unless you want to
be
do it some other day that week, but we'd have to reschedule for everyone. So,
I mean, Wednesdays have worked in the past, but probably not. Anyway.
entirely up to everyone, but I think we're gonna have no session next week.
Yeah. Anyway, the week after, there will also be no session for obvious reasons. And we'll go from there. We still have an episode buffer for you guys to enjoy, so you folks don't need to worry. Steve, you're in a hurry, right? So no Convo Castle this week?
We can do a quick one, but it's gonna be a quick run through.
Yay.
Maybe just want to skip it this week?
No, we're fine. We can do a quick run through.
Okay, well, anyway, folks, we'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful evening.